Okay, perfect. Right on the money.
Fantastic.
Hi, folks. We got a real stream for you here. We will eventually be switching to an all Fortnite format, so do look forward to that. In the meantime, I guess we can play these crusty old games like we always do. Welcome to Mascot Friday, where we rank the mascots. This week's a very special one. The platformers we're playing tonight, they're going to be all Data East games, and that's to celebrate the release of Heavy Burger from Flying Tiger Entertainment and our pal Johnny Turbo.
He's back, baby.
This is a real game. For a while, everyone thought this was either a shared hallucination or an April Fool's joke, something like that. But no, it's real. It came out on the Nintendo Switch last week, and it's available on Steam right now. We got this code thanks to Mr. Turbo and Flying Tiger Entertainment. Thank you much.
Yes, thank you, John.
So we have to make this an official review. All review-like, all official-like. So let's get started. Official review start. No more Fortnite. We're closing that to play Heavy Burger.
Okay, hold on. I need to adjust the thing here.
Okay.
There we go. Thank you also to Hectara for the resub. They resubbed with the message. Here's my sub for Karrnov. Yes, thank
Hell
you.
yeah, Karrnov. I'm glad to see everyone voted for Karrnov. We'll get to that, though. For now, this is a very serious journalistic review of Heavy Burger, which is somehow a real game. And introducing us to Heavy Burger will be Alex, who is playing this for the first time.
Oh shit, I am.
Now, this also has co-op and competitive modes, but for now I'm going to let Alex figure things out, see how it plays, see what you can expect from this.
Spooky music.
Is it?
Yeah. Data East G mode, Duh. And international headquarters. And 612. Flying Tiger.
That's a lot of companies.
Yeah, this is... Also, yeah, Dominic White wrote about Heavy Burger today. I'm sad I missed it, but I saw it being promoted earlier. I haven't had a chance to read it, though.
Oh, yeah, you should link that if you haven't already. I'd like to see
Oh,
that.
this is loud. There we go.
So what is Heavy Burger? Well, again, let me emphasize that this is real. This is actually happening. This is a mashup of a whole bunch of different Data East arcade games that are used to create something new. It's a cooperative/competitive twin-stick shooter that spans across multiple arcade cabinets. Kind of difficult to put into words, but once Alex starts, we'll figure this out. So hit play.
Okay, just player or one player quick play?
Just hit play. Because in addition to multiplayer, which is this game's main focus, you also got single-player challenges. So
cool.
Pick that. And the first mission here should be enough to get you acquainted with this, because it has no other competitors, no nothing, it's just you. Create a new profile, why don't you?
Okay.
So every player controls a different Peter Pepper, who's pissed, and he's armed, and he's out to kill everyone and steal the money.
I like
Again, this is real stuff. Yeah, you get a randomly generated avatar.
Okay, start challenge.
Do it.
No, God.
So the objective of this game is to grab the money bag and get it to the opponent's end zone. You have no opponents, but just pretend that you do. Here's the controls.
Oh boy.
Left stick moves, right stick aims. Use the right trigger to shoot. You can just hold that down. And the left trigger does a roll dodge. Makes you briefly
I gotta go
invincible.
that way, okay.
Yeah.
Bye here.
That poor karate champ guy. He
Well.
just got out of prison.
What the? I'm in Bad Dudes now!
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Take it to the bank.
get away!
Don't let those dudes take your
Fuck,
money.
fuck, I died!
You got run over.
Oh, this is hard!
You gotta watch the freeway.
Hey, I need a better gun. Fuck! Hey, this is really good. Fun. Fun, hard. No, I suck at this! Stop!
Alex going through the whole range of emotions, all in about 5 seconds.
Good.
You don't have to kill everyone, just go.
Yeah, but they run into me if I don't...
That dude just kicked your ass.
See? Okay.
Get the cash, take it to the bank, you win! Hey dude, thanks for your business. Let's go for a burger, ha 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 ha. Thanks, Ronald Reagan.
Hey,
So
this is a lot.
yeah, isn't it? You played you played a full round there, but it still may not be enough to fully take it in. So why don't you play the next challenge as well?
Okay, yeah.
So in essence, what this is a 4-player tug-of-war style competition where you have to control this bag of money, because each team is trying to get it to the opposing side's end zone. It's kind of like sports. Have you seen sports?
I've heard of sports.
GravDev, this is not a platformer, but this is an excuse to showcase Data East games, which we're going to take. Plus, I've just been curious about this game, and once they offered up a review code, I was like, no, we gotta play this.
Hey.
Now, the real thing that sets this apart is, of course, the aesthetic. This uses original graphics and sound effects and other stuff from Data East arcade games, including Burger Time here. I got a small collection of games here. It's like between 6 and 7, I think. Hey, you did it.
Yeah. This is...
I'm just letting you come to grips with it, first of all. You're slowly getting it.
This is definitely a fever dream. But...
Yeah. I still don't believe this is real, that it's actually happening. What we're seeing here is an area based on Heavy Barrel, in which Peter Pepper is trying to take the money, and he gets away, goes back to his own arcade cabinet, Burger Time. You might think of this as kind of a Wreck-It Ralph kind of thing, maybe. But the gameplay here is... I haven't really seen anything like this, is the thing. The whole tug-of-war style twin-stick shooter gameplay. Hey, good job. I guess there was something similar in Nidhogg, because you just kind of go back and forth in a similar tug-of-war fashion.
And Bad Dudes, fuck!
Yeah, Bad Dudes is always the last level, because you gotta get the money to the bank. You got shotgunned. Watch out for Karrnov.
Karrnov!
Watch out for Karrnov's brother. It's Karrnovember, and he couldn't be more pissed. Yes, Hectara, Johnny Turbo makes fever dreams come true.
Bye.
Did. I mean, can you believe this exists?
This is...
A rebranded Ronald Reagan hanging out with a side pocket character who are now working at a bank, and also you're Peter Pepper and you take off in a helicopter. Now you're at the White House.
I feel this is a very useless stereotype phrase, but I feel like this is on drugs.
I think that's the intent. Yeah, it's supposed to be a little bit over the top.
I kind of like that. I'm enjoying it.
Here's the surprising thing. I like it too. You want to play?
Yes.
Yeah,
I want to play
do it.
2-player.
Go back to the main menu.
Okay. That would be main menu.
Let's go beat up on some bots.
Okay.
Yeah, this game is up to 4-player. You can do in any combination, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 1 if you want to beat up on someone.
Oh.
Yes, I'm pushing Eleanor. There. Let's do it.
Okay.
Do a custom game.
Okay, and that would be...
This is me. Why don't you add at least 1 bot?
Okay, so
let's just make it us.
That.
Let's make it us versus the bots.
Okay. How do we add a bot? Just go bots.
I'll do it.
Okay, thank you. No, don't make it... Yeah, there you go.
That could be an easy bot. And I want to be... That was a blood red. Peter Pepper.
Creepypasta! Nice.
Oh, come on.
There we go.
Oh my god, he doesn't even have a face.
Okay, good.
That's terrible.
Welcome to hell.
And we're going to be both on the same team.
Oh, fantastic.
While we beat up the bot.
Yes.
So I like that that's an option. I like that you can take it easy by just beating up on a bot. Let's do a full arcade lineup, let's say. Now in this quick play mode, you can add individual machines. You can make multiple copies, so if you just want to play Karate Champ over and over and over again, you can do that. But you can also save these little playlists that you can call up.
Oh, that's cool!
So let's do that. And you ended at Bad Dudes. Ready to do this?
Yes.
Let's add a little bit of enemies. Just some.
Just some. Also, are we able to turn off the CRT effects?
You can turn off the screen shake. Unfortunately, you can't turn off the CRT effects. It's part of the aesthetic, I guess. It's something you get used to, though. I took the money. So yeah, it's kind of like a team sports thing. You might think of me as the quarterback, while Alex is the left fielder. It makes sense, trust me.
It's Pool!
Yep, side pocket. This lady down here in the lower left, she is from Pocket Gal, and adult version of side pocket. If you put in a quarter in that version, she takes her top off. She keeps it on in this, I'm pretty sure, though. Good old
Lock and chase! Where am I? Okay, there.
Totally not Pac-Man. I
You
kind of
can
like
just break through lock and chase!
Yeah, I like this level because it's a randomly generated maze, and you can break through it using the weapons. That's pretty neat. I kind of wish more of the machines were like this. Oh, right at the exit. Get it, get it! Yes! Rom.
More burger time, baby.
As far as pickups go, there's a whole bunch of different weapons. You can see them all in this level. The other stuff that you pick up, it doesn't matter. All it does is increase your speed. Like those tiny little burgers and occasionally soda cans. I've lost sight of my character. There I am. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of this whole thing sometimes.
It's heavy barrel.
I prefer heavy burger.
I do not blame you.
One more level. You just killed the shit out of that bad dude. And the other one. I gotta get to the bank.
You're almost there! You
Get
made it! You made it!
That was a good run. Now I gotta do something about all this blood on my face.
I was gonna say, that's real. A little hyper-realistic there.
Okay, hopefully by now you've gotten the whole formula down and what the whole gameplay flow is like. Yeah, it's these really short bursts of gameplay. Again, it's multiplayer oriented, so these matches only have to last a few minutes. There's very little single-player stuff in here, just those challenges, but there are unlockables, and there's enough challenges to keep you busy for a little while at least. Let's do another match.
Yes. Sorry, I really like this game. Chat is good. You're all good.
Here's what surprised me. I was not expecting this to be good. I was expecting it to be weird and incomprehensible, and it's those things, but it's also real fun. That's honestly the most surprising part of it. Somehow this huge visual mishmash somehow pays off, and it's actually pretty decently fun. How do I make the bot a different... Whatever, it's fine. Alright, we're taking on 2 easy bots this time. Let's go with lots of enemies. See what that's like.
Oh no.
With the same level selection.
Okay.
Here's what I really want. I want this arcade cabinet. This one right here on the screen, that looks like it would be amazing to play.
That
I really want them to make an arcade version of this. You can also shoot these prison cells to open them up and sick the bad dudes on your opponents.
Wait, they're in jail?
Yes.
No.
Ah, bot got one on us. But now you get to see what happens when we get the thing back. Because once that happens, it takes us back to the initial level. And if, say, we'd gotten to like the lock and chase level before this, and they got the bag, next time we got the bag, we would return to lock and chase. We wouldn't start over at the beginning. So there's some progression saved every time you score a goal, as they say in football.
I just love it when I score a goal.
Weapons are kind of weird. I like that laser one, because it's just a big fuck you laser that can shoot people from across the screen. Otherwise, most of the weapons are pretty short range and honestly kind of unwieldy, which feels kind of annoying at first, but actually I like the way it affects the gameplay balance, because you're never really sure where your bullets are going to be aimed. Plus there's a huge recoil on them too, as I'm sure you've noticed. In fact, you can use that to your advantage, because you can actually fire behind you, and that'll speed you up while you run. Yeah, I got you covered. Pool time.
Hey, this sucks. I'm having a good time.
I am too. Isn't this... This is one of the biggest surprises I've played this year so far, gotta say. Just the fact that a Data East compilation game, of all things, could come out and do something new like this and actually turn out decently.
This seems fake.
Yeah. It's still probably not real. We're just imagining this. Everyone watching this, you're currently in my dream right now. This is what my dreams are like.
Well, this makes sense. I didn't think it was real when we won that award, because it was just, like, literally out of the blue and
Oh
stuff,
yeah, in my
so.
dreams I'm just winning awards, and they're making Data East tribute games for the Nintendo Switch.
It's like Nidhogg style.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but, like, I mean, it's cool. I usually dream about, like, theme parks and stuff.
I'm just surprised that it's so novel, and it takes a lot of risks, and it actually works out. Apparently all those teams working on this paid off. I fell off the edge.
Oh,
I have more in-depth things to say, but now I have to focus on getting the money. Gotta get paid.
where'd I go?
You're over there. Oh, that was the bot. Taking us back to Karate Champ. Hell with that.
Oh no.
Just mowed him down in cold blood, and everyone applauded me.
I think something's wrong with my controller.
Is it?
Yeah, watch my character. I'm not touching the thing at all. See?
Oh, really? Is
Yeah.
there some kind of interference here?
Yeah, something's going on. My character's just...
Let's pause.
Okay.
Start her up again.
Okay.
How about now?
Let's see.
That's you
nope.
with the money bag up there.
Nope, I can't control it.
Give me that. Let's swap.
Okay.
Ah, yeah. You're just running to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
I don't know how that happened. I think I'm pulling these upside down. This is a disaster!
You were literally holding them backwards. Give me that. Give me that. We're readjusting.
Okay, give us a second. Another patented beautiful... My dark, beautiful fantasy.
Let's find the controllers. Oh no, this is something different.
Yeah.
That's if you lose them. Alright, so sync this.
Mm-hmm.
I said sync this.
Is it the ones
Sync
on... Yeah.
This. Alright, I got this one to be recognized.
Okay.
No,
Uh-oh.
quit taking that out of my hands, for the love of God. Alex,
Yeah.
tell us your impressions of the game.
Well, I do like the couch co-op in it quite a bit, even though I'm technically not on a couch. And I quite enjoy seeing all the Data East characters and the settings. Obviously, I like the nostalgia kick there. It's actually a really fun couch co-op game when the controller works.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
resyncing.
We're resyncing it, folks. Yeah, let's see what chat here says. Hey, it's synced.
Good.
So
I am ready.
we are ready. Heavy Burger is unsinkable, says Cool Coyote. Thank you.
You can't sync this shit. Data East is too strong. Yeah, the bot was gonna win that one.
Okay. Oh, I'm the red guy now. Okay. Shit.
They took the damn football!
I need that football.
Yeah, we're different characters now. Alex is now the blood red chef.
I'm now the creepy pasta.
Give me that goddamn money bag and get out of my face.
Gonna chase these fuckers.
Oh, they shot me with their guns.
No!
Man, this maze is all fucked up now.
This would be... I'm glad we played Fortnite to prep for this.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be the new Fortnite. All the teens are gonna be talking about... No!
If they beat us, so help me God.
Listen.
These are two easy bots.
Yeah, but you put in lots of enemies. And also...
That is true.
Go, go!
Okay.
Rom
So-
ain't having it.
Notice we go back to heavy barrel instead of starting over at the beginning.
God.
That's a nice concession, I think, to keep these matches from going on too long. Otherwise, you have a time limit, and when it reaches 0, you enter sudden death, at which point the respawns are very limited. Like, usually you respawn instantly, but in sudden death it takes, like, a few seconds. Did it!
You did it!
I'm laughing all the way to the bank. I'm pretty sure the desync was not the fault of this game, by the way.
No, that's just...
We're using a Wii U Pro controller, which the game may or may not like. Oh, they got different ladies to greet you at the White House.
Thank
I just
you.
noticed.
Dang, Rom's got a lot of money.
Oh yeah. Compound interest. Unfortunately, the money's not used for anything. You do accumulate it, and it's attached to your name whenever you enter, but all it does is put you on a high scoreboard. There it is. 69.93.
Oh my god. Yeah, I do agree with Codeman. It does get a little chaotic, and if you're a person who has problems following your character on screen, this will be hard for you. I actually
it
am
is
having
pretty
that.
chaotic.
It is really chaotic. You know, like
Let's turn off vibration and the screen shake and see what that's like.
Yeah.
Also, bonus content. You can unlock stuff if you complete the different tiers of single-player challenge modes. Look at these credits. Featuring collaborations from like a billion different people. Special thanks to Peter Pepper.
This was made in Unity, damn.
Oh yeah. Now this is what you unlock if you complete a tier of single-player challenges.
Oh, I can play Lock and Chase.
No, you can't. Giant Bomb speculated that these were playable versions you unlock. Nope, it's just like flyers and screenshots.
Oh, damn.
And you get like a nice little cabinet render. That's cool. I'd have liked something more substantial, honestly, if I go through the trouble. The reward is slight, but at least it's there. It gives you some reason to play through it. Plus, I like Data East flyers.
I do too.
Check out the one for Burger Time. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's the weird sexy one. I
Peter
hate
Pepper
it.
he's never looked sexier, I guess.
No, I hate how horny that cheese is. It's like, calm down.
One of the cabinets alright, though.
Oh, he's normal.
Yeah, look at that.
Ugh.
I also like this arcade back here. Notice the Heavy Burger pinball machine and the Heavy Burger skee ball table. I wish I could play that.
God, I want all of this. I want to go to an Data East only arcade.
Me too. How about you play a couple of single-player challenges while I give some more thoughts about this in my professional review position here. So this is a real interesting game. I was honestly expecting this to be some kind of rip-off of something existing, only worse. But no, it's pretty much entirely original from what I can see. Of course, there's no shortage of local focus multiplayer games. There's a whole bunch on Steam, and especially Nintendo Switch. That's like a niche market there. But this one stands out. Not just because of the Data East stuff either, but the gameplay is actually novel, and it works fairly well for what it is. Basically, if you look at this and it looks appealing to you, you should probably give it a shot. In the end, playing it is what's going to determine whether or not you like it. I will say I like how it's balanced. Like, the fact that you can't exactly aim and shoot somewhere, the fact that your bullets kind of spray and you can't really get a good bead on your enemy, I think that makes things a lot more chaotic, and it works out well for the gameplay. Plus with the recoil, that's both a detriment, and once you get the money, you can have a speed up by aiming behind you. I like that.
Butt hater!
And there's lots of good near-miss moments, like that one there, where you barely squeak past another guy. What else can I say about this? The single-player challenges were okay. I completed the first tier.
No.
Honestly, though, it felt like just a concession to people who were playing the single-player. Obviously, the main draw is multiplayer. And unfortunately, if you want to do online multiplayer, that is not an option. Not here, and not on the PC version either. This is local only. That's probably the best setting for it, though.
He just punched me!
Bad dude just punched you right in the face. That's a thing that can happen.
He killed Karrnov. No, 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 no,
That
no,
dude
no, no,
murdered
no,
Karrnov in cold
No!
blood.
You can't hurt Karrnov and Karrnov Ember. No.
People are interested in terms of artistic merit. Some people, it's not for them. Yeah, this is going to be very polarizing. This is a very loud, flashy game, and if you're not into that, you probably won't be into this game. Still, just the fact that a bad dude can kick a tiny Peter Pepper in the face and make him explode, there's something to be said for that. And finally, there's one major thing about this game, and that is price. This came out on Nintendo Switch a week ago, digital only, for $19.99. Honestly, I think the content here is a little bit too slight for $19.99. I'd like there to be more machines. I'd like it to be kind of like a WarioWare style, where you have this huge palette of machines and game types you can pick from. And I think it would be really fun if there was like 20 or 30 different games that you could travel between. Unfortunately, that's probably not going to be a reality, considering that Johnny Turbo has to license each individual game, and they probably didn't have that kind of budget to license 20 different Data East games just for this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other thing is this came out on Steam earlier today for $8.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm familiar with stuff like the Atlas tax, where Atlas just charges $10 more for their 3DS games for no real reason. And there's Nintendo Switch games, new ports that are coming out for full price, which some people take offense to, but yeah, it's a new port. Might as well get some money out of it. Then there's this, where the Nintendo Switch version costs 2.5 times more than the Steam version. And that's a little bit too much, in my opinion. For $8, I think this is great. You can get a night's entertainment out of this. Just a couple hours, having some drinks, playing this ridiculous game. Yeah, you can easily get $8 entertainment out of this. 20 though, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about 20 for this, but 8's a great price for this. 8 is like
8 is a
perfect
completely
price.
reasonable price, considering the number of different arcade machines they had to license and all the development work they put into it. Yeah, that is the perfect price for this. Even my cat agrees.
Yeah, Danny's cat
He's
is... No,
yelling.
no, no, I'm distracted! That's why I'm sucking.
Don't get distracted. See, if they just had a few more different stages, I think this could have been something really great. Like with different gameplay mechanics for each one. Also, I think the stages could be a little bit more different, or rather, they should differentiate more between themselves. The lock and chase one is real good. I like that that's a maze. Meanwhile, you get something like this, which is just a blank screen and a whole bunch of weapons piled on top. That, they could do a little bit more with the Burger Time theme here, I think. But that's just me critiquing. Overall, this is a surprisingly fun game. Even Alex is getting into it. Look at this.
Yeah.
You just got eaten by a pickle.
I hate that. Pickles are not my enemies.
Yes! Oh man, Famiconsumer. Heavy Burger 2 with Trio the Punch and Edward Randy. That's what I'm talking about. I think the best thing they could do is release a sequel to this and include all these stages plus a few more. If they had just a few more, this would be much easier to recommend. Because the gameplay's there, it's just a little bit slight. That's all. But hey, it's not a pile of crap. It's actually fun. Where'd the music go?
It's there.
Okay.
Bye, bye, bye! Oh! Oh!
You trapped the money!
Nasty, nasty man!
Alex genuinely upset.
How are we supposed to get the money when it's been trapped? Okay, they put it in the middle of the bag again. Okay, I come in the middle of the thing. Okay.
Yeah, opponent says add more content and make the CRT thing optional. I think that'd be a pretty easy thing to do. Just add a few more accessibility options to make for, you know, clearer pixels.
Yeah, because it's definitely making me feel a little nauseous too, and I'm actually pretty okay with this, but I'm like... Freaking...
It's novel, it's good to look at it first, but after a while you kind of get tired of it. And stuff like this. This level's... it has unique stuff like the bulls flying past. And there's cute little aesthetic touches like the karate men clapping every time someone gets killed. I don't see many games like this nowadays where all I can see is and think is, oh man, the sequel's going to be great. As it is, though, if you want in on the ground floor, $8 is not a bad price.
Okay.
You're going to do it. You're going to get the money to the bank. You got run over by a truck.
Listen, that happens.
Alex gunning down the bad dudes. Watch out for the dude on fire.
Karrnov would never hurt me!
You did it!
I did it, because Karrnov would never hurt me!
Ron brings it home.
Ah.
In conclusion, the official RetroPals score for Heavy Burger, 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Quality game. Quite fun. Especially fun if you can get a group of friends together. If you're lucky enough to have 3 different friends who all appreciate Data East on some level, I think you'll get a lot out of this. Also, I'm jealous. I wish I could have that many friends who love Data East. As it is, they're all just like, trio to punch. What the hell's wrong with you, Danny?
Yeah, Danny, no.
There you go. One of the biggest surprises of 2018. Freaking Heavy Burger from Johnny Turbo and Flying Tiger Entertainment. Good stuff. Now back to Fortnite.
No.
Okay, what I actually have to do here is a cable switch and minor reconfiguration, so see y'all in about a minute.
Yeah, Danny's gonna do that stuff.
Alex, you distract the folks.
Alright, well, if you didn't know, I'm gonna talk about it again because there's nothing else to do. Alex and Danny... I can't say words correctly, you know me. Alex and Danny have won the 2018 Best of Austin Austin Chronicle Award for... The category is the Politics and Media... Technically, we are the Best of Austin 2018 Critics Pick Politics and Media category winner.
Oh, we're all about politics and media.
That's like... We're described as the best Bubsy-centric retro video game rating system, and then there's that
is true.
That is true. You know who else is in this fucking category? I shit you not. Fucking actual people who do actual things. It's really embarrassing. It's like, we're in with...
And there's 2 dipshits in front of a mapping machine.
It's like, what's this? Oh, it's the mobile... It's the Fire Ted Cruz people. It's Rices, who are literally freeing people from those camps here in Texas. It's fucking... the Sobering Center Austin, which is an alternative to jailing people who are intoxicated. And then the Retro Pals.
Yep.
And then the fucking Retro Pals.
We are right up there. Somehow we scammed our way in. Thanks to the Austin Chronicle. And seriously, that is a huge honor. I am so glad. Alex, give me a new layout.
Okie doke.
Actually, I still need to set.
Oh no! I have to take these all the way. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye, widgets.
Goodbye, chat.
Hello, new chat. Hello, new widgets. There's chat.
Well, welcome to the real Mascot Friday, where we rank the mascot platformers. This week, we are going to play a selection of Data East platformers as voted by people on Twitter. Thank you to everyone for voting.
Yes.
The winners are Karrnov, hell yeah, Donald Land, and Werewolf the Last Warrior.
Oh man, let me...
that is a hell of a lineup. That is a strong, strong lineup.
Alright, so starting off with, of course...
Our boy, Karrnov. Oh boy, Karrnov.
I'm excited for Karrnov.
Yeah, do it.
He's here. He's Karrnov.
Hang on a second.
What?
You need to readjust that screen.
Oh, yes I do. Oh, I certainly do. Okay. Baby Karrnov.
And
Karrnov.
switch our offset back to what it was.
600, I think.
Yeah. Who's a fan of Karrnov?
Who isn't?
Anyone know him? He's a good guy.
Yeah, he went to high school with me, actually.
We went to high school together, me and Karrnov.
Mm-hmm.
Karrnovsky. And Alex is going to lead things off. Alex, you ever play Karrnov?
Yes. I have.
Well, show us what you got.
Okay. Thank you to Truffle Luxury for the 100 bits with Karrnovember Forever.
Mm-hmm. Kicking off Karrnovember in style. with the man himself.
I love him.
Now you look at this game.
Fuck, I love him.
Starring a fat Russian circus fire-breathing guy. Is there any more stuff to say about him? In the US, he's basically a circus performer who breathes fire, and he goes out on a quest to save the world. In the Japanese version, he's an emissary from God.
Fuck,
a little bit
yes.
different. Yeah, the Japanese version had a whole story mode that was completely cut out of the US one, so as far as we know, he's just a circus performer. But what a circus performer! Look at him! In all his majesty.
We're doing the NES version.
Yeah, we're just doing the NES one. Arcade version is its own ball of wax we'll get to eventually. This version's actually easier because you can take one hit before dying, and you can actually restore your health points. Doesn't mean you should just be charging into dudes, though.
Listen.
I'm not gonna critique, though. You know what you're doing.
I only have literally one gameplay style, and that's charging into dudes. That's why I'm so very good at Fortnite.
Dude charging.
Mm-hmm. I just see a dude and I'm like, God, charge, baby.
Popnator says this game was ported to Apple Macintosh, the black and white one. That's amazing. Now you also have all these items you can use. You can hit select to use them. Yeah, that's... You put a bomb at your feet.
Cool.
You also got a ladder.
Ah!
And some other stuff.
I can't get past this bird like an idiot.
Want to give it another try?
Yes, I want to give it the old college try.
Okay.
I will continue the first level. Thank you.
Smebble, yeah, I think the NES one is better anyways. I tried playing the arcade version and my god, it's hard. It is too difficult. Now if you're looking at this weird game, this misfit Data East garbage platformer, you're probably thinking, what kind of weirdo kid would buy this? You're looking at him. I had Karrnov as a kid. What happened is my dad saw the front of the box where there was this badass looking dude shooting fire out of his mouth at a T-Rex. Then he flipped the box over and saw these awesome looking screenshots that reflected the front. It showed Karrnov actually fighting that T-Rex in the screenshots on the back. And he was like, sold! And we bought Karrnov. So that was one of the maybe dozen or so NES games I had for many years. So I played a lot of Karrnov. Now, what Data East didn't tell you when selling the game is that they used screenshots from the arcade version on the back of the NES box. So we were actually tricked. The game does not look anywhere near as good as it did on those screenshots in the back.
Who are these guys?
Soldiers.
Why are they here?
They hate Karrnov.
Why? I cannot get past them. I don't know what my issue is.
I don't know either. What is your issue with those guys?
I can get past Rock Boy. My issue with them is that they respawn. Okay, I've gotten further than usual. Okay. Fuck you, Rock Boy! Sorry.
Rock Boy.
I'm sorry.
Johnny Turbo's watching this stream, Alex.
I know, I'm sorry, Mr. Johnny.
He's never heard such language.
I'm sorry,
Certainly not
Tiger.
at Turbo Technologies offices.
This is my last try. This is Alex's attempt to do Karrnov Ember. If you're wondering why Alex isn't a speedrunner, I am Alex. This is why.
Yeah. Here on Twitch, you gotta do something for November. You gotta do either Karrnovember or NoFap November.
No, I don't like either of them. Well, I do like Karrnov. Karrnov is fine.
We're going with Karrnovember.
This guy didn't spawn that time. Die! Please.
Hey, you got further.
Hey!
See, you're getting better.
Surely. No, I don't like that guy. I don't like any of these guys. All menacing. They're all killing me.
Yep, the classic arcade screenshots on the back of the box trick. Yeah, a few games did that back in the NES era. I don't think they were trying to be deceptive, it was more like just use whatever you have at the office. So that's why the Ghosts and Goblins box actually had beta screenshots of the arcade version and not even the NES one. I think a few Capcom games did that too.
I got a little further.
Blab, yes, that's how it works. You can fap if you play Karrnov.
That's awful, but God.
The two are conducive to each other.
Oh God, I'm not watching your stream, Blab.
That enemy there, man, there's so many weird enemies in this game. I've never been able to think of that weird flying enemy as anything else other than Yoda in a nest, as he was called in the famous Flash game Dance Dance Karrnov. You remember that?
I do not.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm sure at least a few people here remember Dance Dance Karrnov. That was Karrnov's brief revival in the late 90s / early 2000s.
I am the pissed off gamer now.
Yeah, Matt the Sprat, the arcade version, God, it just feels weird if you're used to playing this one. The bullets fly differently, it feels like there's more enemies, plus there's a one-hit deaths, which I cannot get a hang of. I only got to level 3 in that one. Totally looks like Yoda in a nest. Also, he's built.
It's fucking buff Yoda.
You got one more life.
Okay.
Make it count.
Okay. Then you take over.
Electric Boogaloo says Dance Dance Karrnov has a Moby Games entry. Good. I'm glad.
Good!
That's an important moment in internet history as far as I'm concerned. Ravenworks says it's actually Shrek in a nest. Okay, I can see that. You can duck, you know.
I can what?!
Yes, you can duck! See?
Fuck!
Karrnov's just watching the stream right now and shaking his head.
That's awful!
He's just like, those millennials don't know how to play my game.
That's true. I'm one of those terrible millennials who hasn't heard of Karrnov before. Oh, it's not fucking true at all.
Everyone's heard of Karrnov.
I ducked! Look at my hand. Look at my finger. It's on the thing to make me duck.
I don't believe you. You might have done it, just not soon enough. It takes a little while for him to duck.
I am proud for how far I've gotten in my career, even though I am surrounded by haters like you.
Haters like me and Karrnov.
You and Karrnov.
This is where me and Karrnov do a high five.
You and Karrnov are the biggest haters of them all.
Alright, so what you're going to see here now is an attempted 1-credit clear of NES Karrnov. I haven't done this in many years. You think I can do it?
Wow. I think you can.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, Danny is gonna go for,
Now this is a thinking man's platformer. You can't just throw yourself forward and expect to progress all the time. You gotta think about things.
Don't subtweet me.
Think about what that rock guy's thinking, instead of just thinking, oh, I gotta kill him. Now you have a ladder, and the great thing about the ladder is it's reusable. You can use it anywhere, and once you climb down, you can put it back in your inventory. I'll also say the most important thing about this game, if you want to get good at it, is auto-fire. You need auto-fire. Look at him go.
Holy shit!
Yeah. He just goes apeshit if you have auto-fire on. I actually really like that sound he makes when you're in the air and using auto-fire. He's just like... It also helps to power up, because those little life pellets around, they either restore you back to full health, or if you're already at full health, they give you an extra fireball.
Oh.
And that is nice. Also gonna tell you another secret, I like Karrnov.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
There was a reason I wasn't handing it off to. I was actually having a pretty good time, even though I was hooting and hollering in my typical gamer ways.
It is pretty fun. Despite all odds, despite the whole Data Eastness of it all, it's still a pretty fun game.
Well, good night, Bright and Tail, and very rude of you to rate this a mappy.
Wow.
I even said the phrase, because...
We're not afraid of you, Mouse Cop.
No. Fear is...
The mind killer.
Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the enemy. RetroPals 2018.
That's a good slogan. It also helps to know where items are. It's a boomerang.
How was I gonna know that?
Through hours and hours of playing this, because this is one of the few games you have as a kid.
That's some wisdom tree sound effects there.
A little bit. I like the end of level jingle, it's so goofy. Everything about this is goofy. I guess if you want to introduce someone to Data East, this is a good way to do it. Either this or Trio the Punch.
Alright, when you get a sec, the Karrnov cover for the Z...
That looks awesome.
That's
Holy
ZX
shit.
Spectrum.
That makes the game look amazing.
I love the way they make the rock guys look there.
The NES cover is really good too. Obviously it worked on my dad. It sold itself. Gonna go underground, collect some Ks.
This is a very aesthetic underground. What's that guy?
That was Superman.
Why is he mad at the emissary of God?
Some people just can't handle it.
So, I got a question.
Uh-huh.
I know you're an emissary of God, but why did God send you here?
Because Karrnov was actually an evil man in the human world, and God is giving him a second chance to prove himself.
Okay.
He has to go around killing dudes. That's what God wants.
Okay, okay.
See that up there? That thing that looks like a trash bag?
That looks like a woman crying to me.
Whoa! You can actually see it! Yeah, in the arcade version it's more explicit, but that's actually a lady weeping, and when you come closer to her, it's a creature.
Oh no.
I always thought in the NES one it looked like a trash bag.
It would be scary if your trash bag turned into a terrible monster, though.
Imagine, if you will, a childhood spent playing Karrnov. It's real. It happened. Anything good up here? Mask, I guess. There's only a few really good items you need, like that snowflake. Oh my god, that snowflake is so good. Can I reach it with the shoes? No. No. The snowflake is a screen-clearing item, and that is great because there's some enemies that take a ton of hits, and it gets rid of them instantly. We now fight the boss, who is a lion tamer.
And the lion, shoots shit.
Now that boss is interesting because you can kill one or the other, and if you kill the trainer, the lion goes apeshit. If you kill the lion, the trainer starts throwing knives at you. So that's pretty neat. For a 1988 era game. This game had some ingenuity to it. Maybe I'm not giving Karrnov enough credit.
Maybe, but... It's Karrnov.
I think he's due for a comeback.
He is.
Where are you, Karrnov?
Karrnov, America needs you. America
needs your help, Karrnov.
America needs Karrnov. We need Karrnov's power and strength. We need Karrnov to, just... Karrnov, get out the boat.
Rock the vote, Karrnov.
I wish... I wish Karrnov could,
Vote. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, unfortunately,
He's not registered. Says that's how they get you for jury duty.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
So at first the item thing may seem a little half-baked, but I kind of like it. Giving you these little pickups to pick up throughout each level, and some of them are pretty useful, especially later on.
Alright, Electric Boogaloo mentions that Karrnov is stuck between two different IP holders right now. Which is unfair because, Trough of Luxury says that Karrnov needs a cameo in a Dream Daddy sequel, and I cannot tell you how much I want.
Wow, that would be amazing.
I want a Data East character dating game. I'm sorry.
Karrnov DLC for Dream Daddy.
I want to date Karrnov.
What's going through his head when he shoots all these fireballs out of his mouth?
I'm shooting fireballs!
Probably a lot of fire is going through his head.
So, PlayOnDP owns the original Karrnov game, while Gmode owns everything else.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's also why Karrnov hasn't been released via Johnny Turbo's arcade collection for Switch. It's in the hands of another company, whereas all the other games that he's done so far are from Gmode. Let's use a shield here, because we are going to fight that T-Rex.
Wow, I'm gonna ruin you. Ravenworks has a good name for us here. Dating East.
Dating East! Bring back the whole catalog, only now you can date it. Edward Randy, indeed.
Danny.
What?
You're a monster.
Yeah.
You just got a whole bunch of bombs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is one of those games where if you jump in the right place, these little icons appear. Sort of Tower of Jiraga-ish. Oh, I definitely need that snowflake. Oh, mask time. Extra snowflakes! Bonus snowflakes, yes!
Fuck it, it's gonna be cold tonight, baby. I mean, I assume Karrnov, I assume he sounds like this, just kind of disgusting.
Like a teamster.
If you want to be so crude, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, what's the politically correct term?
The politically correct term for that voice is Dream Daddy, thank you.
Okay. I meant teamsters. Whatever.
Teamsters, I know what you mean. I'm just like, don't be mean to the Teamsters. They're lovely people.
They're all out there playing Fortnite. That's why they call them Teamsters. They're all on the same Fortnite team.
So...
Also like these dudes that are just big muscle men who bounce around and they die in one hit.
I love them.
Really, all the enemy designs are just the most bizarre Data East thing. Whoa, hey, buddy.
Karrnov is the Teamsters Union.
Yeah.
He is the entirety of it.
He'll get you the union you deserve.
Karrnov, thank you for organizing.
Hey, no problem.
He's so good! I love Karrnov now. I mean, I always loved him, but now it's like, you know...
Yeah.
A deeper love. I love those muscle guys.
Yep, they just prance around.
That's an Alex stereotype, obviously, but I fucking love them. Those wings?
Mm-hmm. Now, there's multiple routes through this level. If you like, you can go in that volcano back there and bomb your way through, and there's a lower path. But this path is especially good, because this one, it lets you use the wings. Yeah, some of these items you can only use in specific places, like the wings and the shield.
He's an angel!
And if you do that here, check this out. Easy boss fight.
Holy shit. So, let's see. Who mentioned it here? Yeah, Smebble Bear mentions that Karrnov only wears a shirt in one game, and that's Street Hoop.
Yep.
And it has a big K on it because he is Karrnov.
Put on a diving helmet. Now I can go fast.
Why do I love this?
This is kind of the epitome of bizarre NES games right here. This is just weird stuff. Now he's fighting seaweed. Because he's Karrnov.
Well, listen, if you were trying to get back in God's good graces and, like, God was like, listen, you have to do all this shit and eat some seaweed, I'd be like, cool, alright, I guess I'll eat some seaweed, alright, I'm Karrnov, got a lot to atone for, but I'm willing to atone for it.
You said seaweed, right? Okay, seaweed.
Okay.
Whew, I thought he was gonna tell me to eat shit. Karrnov got off easy. Yeah, Karrnov's just a big guy trying to make it in this crazy world. Shit. Is that my first death?
Maybe. Brighton mentions that there was some good news about Mouse Cop. They recently got a pirate multi-cart that misspelled the Mouse Cop as mapped.
Mapped. Excellent.
That's good.
That's great. Way to stick it to the man. So right now we're a few levels away from the end. This is about the halfway point.
Oh wow.
Not a very long game. In fact, I was almost sure it had no continues until you used the continue, so I guess I'm just remembering wrong. Freaking deep sea divers.
They're kicking your ass.
Freaking water dragons. Freaking seaweed.
Eat it! It's what God wants. It's God's plan.
God's plan is for Karrnov to eat seaweed. Try to tell someone that story, they'll think you're on seaweed.
Oh. Snubble Bear says, as a kid, I thought Karrnov turned blue because he was freezing and he needed to be hot to breathe fire.
He was cold. Oh, poor Karrnov. Poor Cold Nov. Ooh, fighting this guy without a shield is going to be interesting. He has a completely random bullet pattern. It sucks. Also, Karrnov's hitbox, kind of big. He's kind of a big guy. If I have to use a continue, I will die of embarrassment.
Can you vape seaweed?
Let's ask Karrnov.
He would know.
Isn't there some... Yeah, there's a freaking lizard here.
I like how bored that lizard looks.
Yeah. Even the enemies that you can tell what they look like, they still have something wrong with them, like that depressed lizard.
I love that depressed lizard.
Alright, we want to get to the dinosaur with not taking a hit. So I want to be full color Karrnov, not cold Karrnov.
You can't, yeah, no. You gotta keep you, it's gotta be like a heated gaming moment here.
Yeah, stay heated, Karrnov. But keep it safe for Twitch, please.
Yes, please.
Unfortunately, gotta say, I'm not a Karrnov speedrunner. I don't know the speed strats. I'm sure some people do, though.
I assume the strats are be fast and play good.
Be fast, play good. Yeah, that's the Karrnov motto.
Listen, I don't do speedruns.
Let's use a boomerang here. Let's see if that'll damage old dinosaur. Got him.
You did it.
Boomerang does good damage. Yeah, ideally I should have saved my shield for that guy. I shouldn't have used it on the original dinosaur in level 3 or whatever. Also like the variety of backgrounds in this game. Look at this. You're at level 6 and it's already throwing new stuff at you. Oh, damn it! Is that my last life? I think it is. Oh, nope, this is it. The 1cc is still alive, barely.
Can you do it?
Don't get your hopes up.
Okay.
Yoda in a nest has my number today. Oof. Oof.
Nest Yoda, no.
Zoning me out here.
Did they just run into each other?
They sure did.
Oh, that rules, that rules, that rules, that rules.
Oh, I despawned him. Cool. And I got an extra life.
Oh, hey!
Okay, we're safe. This run yet lives, like Karrnov himself.
Karrnov will never die.
Can't keep a good Karrnov down.
You really can't. God's like, listen, you need to repent for your sins, and you're just like, okay.
I got these really sad lizards I need you to get rid of. They're bumming everyone out.
It's just too depressing.
Can you go to, like, Rome or whatever and kill all their giant lizards? I also got a flying lizard problem. Look at these guys. Oh, he shot low! He shot low!
No! Well, you'll be glad to know chat has a new meme. Karrnov saying K.
There are Ks everywhere.
Yeah, that's...
And now his greatest enemy, owls.
They're just chilling, too!
Oh, they shoot you.
I saw them shooting you, but they're just, like, standing there.
Karrnov, why did you... Can't question the Karrnov.
You can't. Just go with the Karrnov flow.
You don't mess with the Zohan, and you don't question the Karrnov.
Very timely.
Thanks. I just got back from the theater in 2003. Master of Disguise is great.
Yeah, now I know that this game has gone to your brain, because...
Hey, when you play Karrnov, you gotta think a little differently.
Karrnov, think differently.
Karrnov, the game that make you think the wrong things.
They're naked fucking ladies, but I do wish they said that Karrnov... I wish they referenced Karrnov.
They should have.
They really should have.
If they really wanted to have their finger on the pulse of America, like they claimed, they would have referenced Karrnov. We gotta fight Snake Lady here again.
Okay.
I think I should be able to do this without a shield. Yeah. Good. We're gonna make this happen.
No, someone in 2003 must have thought Master of Disguise was great. The majority of people, of course, did not think he was great. I love those muscle men.
That movie was great in some ways, if you creatively use the word great.
It is. I know I've mentioned on stream, but it is definitely one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
in a way, that makes it great. It's great at being terrible.
I would much rather watch a talking cat.
Yeah.
At least in that movie, I have an excuse to look at a cool cat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the movie A Talking Cat.
Not like, well, yes, I would like to look at an actual talking cat, of course.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of...
Here we're climbing up the pyramid, and there's a hidden entrance here.
That guy kind of spooked me.
Spooked by the muscle man.
Well, you know, he just kind of runs at you.
Yeah. And this level is why you save up all those snowflakes, because there are so many shitty mummies in this area. That's what they're called, if you look at the instructions. Karrnov's most hated enemy, the shitty mummies that turn into tombstones. There's also this active inventory where every time you push left or right, it changes your inventory slot, and you kind of have to deal with that. Yeah, this guy. This is why you want to have the snowflakes. Here... No, there's a thing you gotta do. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but neither does Karrnov.
I was gonna say it's Karrnov, I'm not... Wow.
Fuck those guys. Yeah, going up there and making the invisible platform up here makes this block down here disappear because Karrnov.
I love Data East.
Me too. You can sort of see what they were going for, but you're also like, man, did you really have to do it like that? Did you have to be so Data East about it?
Tralala Radio Network asks, Danny, have we seen any of that director's other films other than A Talking Cat? Have we seen, like, A Halloween Puppy? Or,
Yes.
like, oh, I don't know, an Easter Bunny Puppy?
I am the Easter Bunny Puppy.
Pooping out chocolate Easter bunnies. Hippity hoppity woof. Sorry. We have seen a lot of David DeCoteau's films.
We're fans, yeah.
I kind of like his talking animal movies. You can definitely tell that he's a guy who got his career start doing... what's the best way to put his...
Softcore.
I was gonna call it twinkcore.
Okay, let's go for that.
He did a lot of twink, like, films for a logo like After Dark, but they also...
Yeah, to be specific, these are movies starring twinks in various homoerotic situations. They all take place in the same mansion, which is the same mansion they used to film A Talking Cat. Mm-hmm. It just so happens that in addition to talking animal movies, he makes softcore gay porn.
But the funny thing about these movies is that the plots aren't gay and the characters aren't gay.
Yeah.
They don't even go for that. It's actually kind of embarrassing.
It's just incidental. Say what I'm trying to say
It's
here.
incidentally gay.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. Thank you.
They have, like, fucking, you can see, like, some twinks, and there's, like, this 15-minute, like, recut shot of just, like, a guy's crotch, but it's, like, all the characters are straight and fighting over women.
Yeah.
It's really weird. It's really fucking weird. Alright, Smeb says a talking twink. Thank you. No, there are no talking animals, but you can see some of the twinks from his twink films in a lot of his talking animal films. He does reuse a lot of the same cast and models.
Oh, I can't make it up there.
And David DeCoteau actually got his start interning with Roger Corman, and you can really, really tell.
Yeah. Oh, in this level, your wings run out really quick, so you gotta ration them.
I have not seen David DeCoteau's Santa Summer House. That sounds like... I mean, if he's pivoting from not gay films to, like, children's cinema, I'm happy for him.
Hey, do what you want. It's a free country.
Yes, it is. Yes, The Talking Cat is by the Bigfoot versus D.B. Cooper guy.
Yes.
He's...
Oh, what a career.
Yeah. That's true. Who didn't get their start with fucking Roger Corman?
Yeah.
Tango Foxtrot.
Kicked off a lot of careers. Okay, we're getting another shield here. We're good.
Okay.
Unless that thing corners me. Get off my nuts!
I'm sorry.
Did you see that? That hard read! Jesus Christ! That is unbelievable. How could a video game do me like that?
That's really funny, I'm sorry. I love you, sweetie, but you got owned.
Well, owned or not, we made it to the last level with one freaking life, so we better get it right the first try. Oh my god, this level's a nightmare too. And, nightmare or not, we're still hearing the same music we've heard in every level in this game, because what else do you need? The inspiring Karrnov theme plays throughout the entire adventure, making you feel more like Karrnov. Alright, we're gonna play this careful. No speed strats.
Alright.
Just pure, honest Karrnov gameplay. Old-fashioned, made to order.
We make games the old-fashioned way.
I think Heavy Burger broke my brain.
I think it broke mine, too.
Oh, shit!
Hello, I'm the depressed lizardfish man. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm Larry the Lizard.
I'm here to I'm back again. Hope you like these, bullets. I'm shooting at ya.
I got you an order of, what we got here? Bullets? Yeah, I got some bullets for you.
Oh, it's the trees from that Rush song.
No, those are Rockmen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Copyright Capcom. Yeah, this is one of those levels where there's multiple routes, and some routes have way shittier enemies than others. Do I want to take the top route here? I think I do.
So, I'm sorry, Danny, but chat has turned into a bunch of twink puns, so I have to read a few.
Yes. Okay, good.
Let's see. No rule in the book that says a twink can't play basketball. Video Game King says Twinkie the Kid. Let's see. We've got Blab with a kid who isn't allowed to keep his twink, so with tears in his eyes, he shouts, "Get out of here! I don't want you! Go! Leave!"
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm died in the heart.
I'm died, yes.
I'm died in the heart.
It's been a long night, folks.
Okay, some are twinks, some are hunks. Okay, Smebble. It varies. Some are twinks, some are hunks. It's like twinks versus hunks, the ultimate fight. Twinks versus hunks, finish the fight 2020.
Alright, we're here at the last boss. Is everything gonna come crashing down because of Alex's nonstop twink talk?
I'm so sorry.
Or are we gonna do this? Are we gonna be heroes?
The Austin Chronicle is taking away the award as
Fuck,
we speak.
no!
No!
Oh my god, this is bad.
Scarf to Smith, they are all twunks.
Twunks?
A twunk is a twink hunk.
Oh, I got you. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Did we do
yes!
it?
Yes!
You did
yes,
it, I mean, I didn't do shit.
Did we do it?
Sorry.
Ah, we did it. Thanks, Alex. And here's the entire ending. Congratulations, the end.
Hooray!
Now again, Japanese version has an entire epilogue with a lot of dialogue, and Karrnov being restored to his former glory across multiple endings. This game, this is all you get. That's literally it. Congratulations, the end.
Oh my god.
One of the best NES endings, right up there with Rampage. Good stuff.
Congratulations, Danny.
Aw, thank you all for the you did it's. I didn't think I could do that. It was a close one. I was down to my last life. But that's Karrnov, a game that you have seen in full, so keep that in mind when we rank it later. Please be kind to our friend Karrnov.
Yes.
Thank you.
He's had a hard life. Alright, what's next, babe?
Next up, oh man, we are going to play a Famicom exclusive by the name of Donald Land.
Oh my gosh.
You know anything about this game, Alex?
I know not a damn thing.
Good. I want you to go in and be completely surprised.
Wait, no, I think I do know a small thing about this game.
Here you go.
Oh, this sucks. I actually know something.
Donald Land.
Okay.
Featuring Donald.
Oh, thank God. Sorry, I saw the gold inlay and the gold door, and I got a little worried about the Donald there. Okay, let's go.
This is Donald McDonald, Alex. That's his name in Japan. In America, we know him as Ronald McDonald, but in Japan, he's Donald McDonald. Host of Donald Land, a place for Donalds. There's Mayor McCheese, who says good luck, and sends you off on your own. Yeah, Japan got an exclusive McDonald's-themed platformer from Data East, of all people. Now, Now, as for why Ronald McDonald is red instead of yellow, that I don't know. I'm pretty sure Ronald McDonald was still yellow, or rather his suit was, in Japan. I guess they took a little bit of creative license.
Hey, that was really hard to do.
Yeah, your attack is to throw these bombs in like a really huge arc, and when they hit something, they stick to it, like you just saw there. Video Game King says this is a Faxanadu-esque color style, and yeah, I can see it. It's all the
Come on!
It's all the brown bricks and the trees and stuff. All right, Ronald, you gotta go revive the world tree.
You're up really high. I like that.
Was the Hamburglar back there? I think he was. He's probably in here somewhere, stealing all the burgers.
Hey.
So it looks like you're taken to the game just fine.
How do I... Okay.
Actual Deek Deek, yes, this is Donald's mime phase. Yeah, he had a crisis of faith and turned away from the clown community briefly. You've learned a very important lesson. A lot of stuff in this game just isn't worth bothering with. I also like how if you're running, the arc on your throw changes, so it's not even predictable. And it changes by a lot, too. Also, if you've ever watched a speedrun for this game, it's real easy to outrun the screen and essentially break this game's scrolling. I really like how bombs can attach to, like, other people's projectiles.
Oh! Hey, they're finally attached to the guy.
Dark Tetsuya, that's a good point. Yeah, Data East really liked their games about hamburgers. Maybe what they wanted was a McDonald's-themed burger time, but they couldn't quite hash that out.
Also, it would seem weird to have, like, Ronald McDonald being killed by the same food that he is creating.
And you probably wouldn't want to introduce people to the image of Ronald McDonald stomping on hamburgers. That's more of a Burger King kind of thing.
It's true. He kind of controls Slippery.
Yeah, the controls are better than you might expect, but they're still weird.
He's real slippery.
I just enjoy the couple of seconds that enemies have right before they die. When you stick a bomb to them, they're just like, well, guess I'm dead. Ah, it's the famous McDonald's woodpecker.
Heavy Burger.
Again, Heavy Burger broke my brain. It borked my born.
Heavy Burger burged your brain. I don't even know what words are anymore. It's great.
We're drunk on burgers here at Retro Pals. Oh man, you gotta buy your own food when you're Ronald McDonald?
That rules!
You don't just get unlimited chicken nuggets for free?
Okay, this is bullshit. Big Mac is the same price as a regular burger, and the nuggets are actually cheaper. That's not how it goes
realistic.
at all. But I'm gonna get. Do you like fries? I can't afford fries.
It asks if you want fries with that. That's so good.
Sorry, it is not enough.
I can't believe it asks if you want fries with that.
I gotta play a game. Ah!
Oh my god, no! Holy fuck!
Welcome!
Welcome to hell.
I'm...
Oh, now you get actual items you can buy instead of bullshit food.
It is not enough.
It is not enough. It's never enough.
Yeah, it's true.
What's the conversion rate from MC to USD? I don't know. I think they have the advantage now. The US dollar's pretty weak compared to McDonald's money.
Lucky shits.
What are you doing over there?
Taking a shit!
Quit taking a dump in the woods, Ronald.
I just got murdered by a dragon for... I love them! Okay, this game's good. Did you see that?
Yeah.
This game is good now.
There's something very Namco about this game that I can't quite put my finger on. It feels like more of a Namco game than a Data East game. Some of the character design reminds me of Wagian Land, like specifically that dragon there.
Oh, I can just walk on him!
You can stomp on his head, yeah.
I can't stomp, I can just...
Take him for a ride.
I love them. If anybody knows anything more about this great character, let me know, because I like them a lot.
King Tama Donald is a very cursed phrase, thank you. Oh, speaking of cursed. Free hamburgers.
Who's that bird?
Krungo, yeah, it's vaguely Pac-Landish, isn't it? It just has that kind of simplicity to it.
It does.
Oh, what? That was bullshit, Alex.
That was. This game is kind of chill. I like it, I say, just...
Yeah, see if you like it after losing more lives.
Video Game King says the dragon's name is Jeff, and he just wants to do his best. I love you, Jeff. Jeff, I believe in you. I trust in you. It's a hard world out here, but we support you. Oh, God.
Cool Coyote, if Ronald chits in the woods, everyone hears it.
I just want to
That'll dominate the news cycle for weeks.
Can I just hang out with...
Sure.
Cool.
Glad you found a new friend.
I like him.
His limbs are tiny.
They are.
He has a really big head.
Look at his little walk.
Yeah, that little two-frame shuffle.
A little two-frame shuffle.
Electric Boogaloo says this is from the co-director.
I'm sorry, friend.
This is from the co-director of The Bouncer. Once again, bringing The Bouncer back to retro discussion. This game is vaguely creepy in a lot of ways. I'm not sure I like it. Also, do you have to collect 100 hamburgers to get an extra life? That's a lot of hamburgers. Oh yeah, you can run. I should have told you that.
That's okay, I figured it out.
Blab says, after playing this, we're really underselling how bad it is. Yeah, it's not great. It really just coasts by on the McDonald's Association, otherwise this is pretty much a worthless platformer. Game over!
It's your turn.
Thank you. Well, we'll see about that. I'm gonna show you this is actually a really good video game.
You're right. Famicom Consumer mentions this would feel a lot more cursed if we didn't have the reference point of Porky Pig last week, which, by the way...
True, yeah.
I am still being tortured with Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday.
We're finding out more about that game. Krungo pointed out that one cursed animation of him forming from mist is from an actual Porky Pig cartoon.
I hate that.
So it's true to the source material, but it's still cursed. Ooh, yeah, this... Ooh.
Yeah, have fun with the controls.
The controls, huh?
I told you, you're a little slippery. Just a little bit, huh?
A little bit.
Hey,
yeah,
jump on that short guy.
Yeah, you have a run, but once he starts going... Yeah, you can let go of the D-pad and he just keeps on going for a good couple tiles. That's why he feels so slippery, yeah.
Whoa, who are they? It's like an Undertale character. Who are they?
First introduced in Deltarune, it's a dead man.
No, it's not.
Oh my god! Let's get the hell out of here.
You can't kill them.
Okay, what do I do here?
You have to walk on those water geysers, I assume.
I guess so. Oh, the ship shoots bullets into the water and that makes geysers. That's pretty clever. I am barely in control of this. I like the enemy design, I don't care.
Yeah.
I like that big-eyed, super deformed look.
Yeah, this game has really good enemy design, and is like, as much as Ronald McDonald doesn't look like Ronald McDonald, I still think it's an appealing design in general.
Yeah, that just makes it extra weird that he's off-model, because everything else just has such a strong visual style to it. Meanwhile, Ronald, it's all like, what is he, a clown? A mime? I don't know. Does it matter?
It's a brand.
And speaking of Wisdom Tree sound effects, this game has them. Oh shit, oh shit. You can ride your bombs? What the fuck? Really? Oh, I was trying to be fancy, sorry.
Oh, you lost 2...
3.
3! Oh no. Danny's hubris will kill us all.
Mm-hmm. You can ride the bombs you throw. That is so messed up.
Okay.
Whoa! God!
Oh, he just
Sneak attack! Did you see that shit? Your dragon friend's an asshole. You wanna shoot, maybe? Ship? There we go. Okay, go ahead.
Taza Hori says, Wisdom Tree reskin of this game where Ronald is replaced with Jesus, but everything else is the same. I'm into it.
Yeah, that would work. Boy, there's some extreme scrolling, too. You have to go all the way to the left side of the screen before it scrolls back. Really?
Yeah, some guys you just can't get a bomb to. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that would have been an amazing throw. Oh no, I have to stand on those guys, don't I? Well, I still got this.
I liked how you just got, like, jumped by that lizard.
Yeah.
Jeff just was not having it.
At the back of the beginning of the level. Alex, what the fuck is
Look!
this game?
Look!
Wait a minute,
you?
what?
Yeah! Jump! Do it again!
We need to talk about parallel universes.
We
Ronald
do.
McDonald knows all about them.
Well, we broke the game, so that's cool.
Offhand, does anyone know how to break the scrolling like the speedrunners do? If it's real easy, let me know and I'll try to do it. If you look at the... I think it was AGDQ that actually someone ran this. If you look at that one, you should be able to tell pretty quickly how to do it. Ugh. Okay, here's what this game reminds me of. Get ready for this. Mickey Mousecapade. It has that janky, low-effort feel to it that game had. You know? Where it's just... It's mostly there, it's just... Ugh. It's like they forgot to put in the qualities that make it fun. Or a good game to play. But it came with a free Big Mac, so you know.
Speaking of Big Macs, chat discussing Mac and Me. Talking about Data East doing a Mac and Me game, and then, Joe, I have to curse you with this. Joe and Mac and Me.
Oh no.
I had to curse someone.
That's terrible. Thank you for that. Alright, I don't like how long the levels are. I don't like how few checkpoints there are. I like that you can ride on the enemies, that's pretty cool. The controls are floaty, but you can get used to them. It's just... Ooh. Even after playing this for a while, I still feel like I'm barely in control of it. What I'm saying is, it's no MC Kids. America definitely got the superior McDonald's game. And don't even get me started on Global Gladiators. Does this have a Tommy Tallarico soundtrack? No.
It doesn't, and chat's discussing the subservient chicken.
I remember that.
They're like Flash app where you can just tell them what to do. Yeah, it was...
Oh, that is a blast from the past. You remember opening page source on that and seeing all the different commands you could type in?
No, I wasn't that cool back then. I was
Yeah, that was a real cool thing to do. Hey guys, let's open page source. See what we can make the fake internet chicken do.
Listen, I want to see... If I could have optimized what I could get the fake internet chicken to do, you don't think I would have done that? Come on now.
Yeah, true.
We all want to optimize that chicken.
Optimize my chicken. Fuck. Sorry, I shouldn't be using that language in this sponsored stream.
It's sponsored by who? Ronald McDonald?
Yeah. I eat his nuggets all the time.
That is true. Danny is a nugget fiend.
Yeah.
I'm a fiend for, coffee? I guess.
Old game shows.
Actually, that is fucking true. That is just damn true.
Okay, this is the furthest I've been in the level now.
Okay.
I don't want to mess it up. Oh, it's my hated enemy.
Oh no! Jeff is bad now!
Jeff is bad. No, don't get stuck in the tree. Yeah, take that, Jeff. Yeah. And he made a Karrnov sound effect when he died. This must be a Data East game.
Johnny Turbo has never sponsored us.
No. He's given me review codes,
Yes.
but he's never given his official blessing. I'm gonna order the nuggets.
That sounds kind of... That sounds so sad, Danny.
Yeah, we can't get married until we have Johnny Turbo's blessing. Fuck! Freaking
That sucks because we've been married since like.
Yeah, but he doesn't approve.
Oh man.
I'll take a heart.
Come back soon.
This isn't the worst game I played. It's playable to an extent. I'm guessing it gets to be less so as you go on. Why do your bombs get stuck at the top of the screen? Oh, I know, because Data East. I love that bug sprite. Look at that.
I do.
He's all googly-eyed.
So good.
I'm sure at least the sprite artists went on to better things after this.
I hope.
Snake.
The way that worm just kind of just goes belly up.
Oh yeah, it is a worm. One of them tree snakes.
Caterpillars, the snakes
Yeah.
of the trees. That guy just decided to move away from you. He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
he
sorry.
left.
He's like, I didn't mean to get in your way.
We left a campfire out here. Get Smokey Bear on the case.
No, thank you.
Fuck, no. The more I play of this, the less I like it.
Same. The more I see of it, the more I'm like, I don't know if this is that, good.
Ronald McDonald's cool and all, but he's no Karrnov.
Karrnov was a lot better.
Gotta say, I liked his play place as a kid. I like those little jungle gyms they had in some McDonald's.
Yeah, I also like Karrnov's play place.
Yeah, Karrnov's play place. But this game I do not approve. Do I have to ride on the butterfly?
Yes.
That's weird, Ronald. Burger, 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 burger. Some madman put burgers in the trees.
It was me.
Why?
I needed to put him somewhere safe until I got hungry again. Listen.
For later.
Well, okay. You know what? You know what? Just think about this. Think about this, Danny.
Yeah.
Squirrels store food by digging underground and putting the food there. I store food by taking food into trees and putting it there.
Ah, you're smarter than all of us.
Because squirrels live in trees, but they don't put their food in their trees. So there's plenty of room to put your food there, unlike underground.
I died trying to get a health pickup I didn't need.
It's your last life, baby.
Yeah. Well, this is a fascinating game, I'll give it that. If you're unaware, Data East did make a McDonald's game, and it's worth a play just to see how fucking bizarre it is. If you're looking for a lost classic, though, you better stick with Karrnov.
Is it lost?
No. Karrnov's never been lost.
Karrnov is with us always.
Karrnov was lost, but now he's found. Amazing grace. How sweet the sound. Typical Mascot Friday stream.
We're going on. I'm glad this is a stream that I'm glad everyone's going to Starbucks, picking up the Austin Chronicles, seeing that we're in it, and being like, okay, I'll give them a try. And the first thing they see is like, oh yeah, so a twunk, everybody.
People gotta know about twonks sometime.
That's true, and they may as well learn it from us.
Yeah, rather than on the streets. Okay, not gonna get that life up this time. I've learned my lesson. I think that's enough Donald Land. We've played enough to make an informed judgment, I think. Let's be nice to Ronald. He's done a lot for us.
He has.
Next up, our final game of the evening, and possibly a highlight, Werewolf, The Last Warrior. Now, I saw Whoop Von Whoop stream this a while back, and it was gratifying to see how frustrating this game was for her, because if you try to play this is one frustrating-ass game. You wouldn't think it's frustrating. It's very short. It's only 4 levels long. You can beat the whole thing in like 15 minutes if you're good. But oh my god, this game. Let me tell you about this new and evil presence, right?
Uh-huh.
There's this guy named Dr. Faryan.
Uh-huh.
Something about biomonsters.
Biomonster sounds pretty neat.
Every weapon tried against them has proved useless.
Have they tried the Bible? Sorry, I said that with a mouthful of ginger ale.
they joined the Bible? Anyway, only one man has the power to stop that guy. Werewolf is all that stands in the way of the destruction of our planet.
His name is just Werewolf?
He's the last warrior, Werewolf.
Just not like Sam or Donnie the Werewolf?
Yeah, I'm calling him Dr. Farton. You alone can restore order to the world. You alone are the werewolf. That's the Karrnov lightning sound effect there. So good sign.
Some furry shit for Alex.
Look at that werewolf.
I love him! Oh,
He's got blade arms.
don't like
And
that,
he
though.
flashes.
Sorry about that, folks.
Here he is climbing a building. Oh yeah, Video Game King. I totally saw a Nintendo 64 kiosk at a McDonald's as of... It must have been like 4 or 5 years ago. I wish I hadn't looked at the controller because I am traumatized forever. It's the most grimy looking thing. Like, buttons were missing, like, chunks were torn out of it. It was disturbing. And yet it was still there, playing Mario Kart 64.
It's in Grapevine, Texas.
Alright, play some werewolf.
Okay.
You are the werewolf.
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
No more heroes, fuzzball. Your time has come. Yeah, fuzzball. I am the spirit of Kinju, the werewolf.
Cool.
Yeah, you gotta collect these W's, and that turns you into a werewolf. W stands for werewolf. Now, the first thing you're gonna notice about this game is the B button jumps and the A button punches. Hella Alex Kidd style.
So who's this guy?
He's the guy you have to fight to prove you're worthy of being the werewolf. He's weak against punches. Yeah, someone at Data East really liked that flash effect. It makes him look more impressive.
You're not wrong.
And it hurts your eyes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Made me a little nauseous.
Yeah, reverse buttons are the worst. Like, at this point, what is this, 88, 89? They had to have known that you jump with the A button.
Ah! Wow, it's a little flashy.
And now you are the werewolf. Now if you collect 5 anger bubbles, you can become the super werewolf. But that's really hard to do. There he is.
This again. Nope.
Thanks, Alex.
Listen, I figure it's bad for other people when it starts to make me sick, so. It's telling me not to knock! What does that fucking mean?
Being a weird contorting muscle dude, don't knock until you try it. Thank you. I honestly have no idea what that sign means. There's a don't knock sign, there's a few of them in the game, and it never makes any sense. What this game does have, though, is hot jams, because holy shit, this soundtrack is amazing. It's got ninjas.
It does.
It's got those sample channel drums and everything. If you just listen to this game, you might be fooled into thinking it's a good game. Alright, there's something here the game doesn't tell you about. You can actually latch onto the ceiling with your claws. I forget how to do it, but like you jump and you punch upward, I think. Good luck with those bats, though.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Evie says this was released in the US first. Yeah, there was a Japanese release, but it was after the US version. So Data East specifically developed this with the US in mind, because they know Americans think werewolves are cool. We're right, too. Yeah, Magmaram, black bats on a black background. I get the feeling this game was made in kind of a hurry. You see more of that later on, but man, even as early on as this, you see some real obvious problems. Like the fact that they expect you to cross this pit without giving you any kind of instructions.
You have to get this timing really tight.
Yeah, there you go.
And these guys will knock you off.
Mm-hmm. There's also an area later on that'll kill you instantly unless you backflip through it, and the game never tells you how to do the backflip. You have to have the manual. But that music.
This music is so good.
Yeah. Hey, don't knock.
Done. Okay, there's a boss. It's Karrnov.
Now see, when you're a werewolf, you do double damage, because you got them claws. That's not Karrnov, that's Karrnov's brother.
It's Karrnov's skinny brother. It's Twink Karrnov.
There's one of those anger bubbles.
Oh my god.
Bubbles make you angry. Oh, that's a big anger bubble, get that.
How'd
Up and jump. Now you can't do it.
Well,
Now you're a miserable human.
it's true, I am.
I love those guys. These guys who are blatantly stolen from Rolling Thunder is the exact same sprite. I swear to God.
No, that's just the... I like that they go no.
See, they even look around like the Rolling Thunder guys. Total ripoff. And what you saw there was, yeah, they actually go no, but they don't reverse the sprite right, so it goes on if he's facing the opposite direction. Oh no, actually it's O, so if he's reversed, he just calls you a hoe. Pretty rude.
Oh my god, he does say ho!
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what it's supposed to look like. Again, get the feeling this was made on the cheap.
Hey, this game is pretty hard.
It's real difficult. I remember back in the day reading a contemporary review in Video Games and Computer Entertainment magazine, and they trashed this game. They were all like, hey, if you don't want to innovate and you just want to put any old crap on the shelves and you don't want to make much of it, just make what little is there really hard, so people have to play it over and over again. Also, reverse the controls so no one will get used to it. So even back then, people weren't fans of this game. Aw, dead. And you only get one life. What do you think?
Hey, it's Danny's turn!
Okay, it's my turn.
I do not like that transformation flashing. I do need a break.
Yeah, I'll try and skip those.
Oh, it's cool. If it happens, I can just... Yeah, now that I know.
The screen just said no more. No, we gotta play more of this.
Alright, Danny, good luck.
But we can't knock. A button to punch. Swear to God. Now, I did play all the way through this game at one point. I have no idea why.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna say.
It never gets any better. In fact, it just gets worse. There's a level later on where there's lightning strikes that are completely random, and if you jump at the wrong time, they strike you and you are killed instantly. Also, lots of bottomless pits, all kind of fun stuff. Go on.
Whoop Fun Whoop says, half the time I had to reset because the game didn't load properly, and funnily enough, that's not an EverDrive problem, but something on the original card.
Really? That's amazing. Goddamn werewolf. More like the worst warrior.
Oh, did you just skip the flashing?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you can skip the
actually.
cutscenes.
I was gonna pop up a screen. Thank you.
Yeah. It's also, like Karrnov, one of those games where hidden stuff pops up everywhere, so you just have to jump around and swipe the air sometimes. Big bubble. Now I'm the super wolf. Isn't that cool?
Oh my god.
He's gray instead of brown.
He's a gray muzzle! Now he's just a 20-something.
He's a respected elder.
He is.
The elder wolf. Boy, this is hard to do, isn't it?
Oh, you got so lucky.
Yeah. It's extra hard to do when there's unlimited spawning bats. Fucking...
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way to do it when you're introduced. What are you doing, werewolf? Werewolf? Werewolf, betray me.
Good luck.
Is this possible as a human?
You can do a double jump. Yeah. It's hard to
Okay.
do, though, yeah.
boy, this is not fun being a human. I am gonna knock being a human.
Okay, I don't know what you saw, Cool Coyote, that said if you go to Whataburger you can become a werewolf, but I agree.
I picked up the anti-werewolf power-up and it killed me.
That's an anti-werewolf! Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to say something. An amazing thing just happened on stream.
Uh-huh.
I got further in this game than Danny did.
Oh my god, you did.
I just want to point out that for once,
That's messed up.
yeah, I actually did better than the dude
Heavy
who
Burger changes everything.
It does.
Up is down, black is white. Alex is better at werewolf than me.
God, I love Karrnov.
You can only crawl if you're a werewolf.
Why can't werewolf crawl?
Why didn't they make a sequel to this, is what I'm saying. It's just one of those games where they could have fixed things and made it a lot better. Instead, it was just a one and done. Make the game good and shitty so no one will want a sequel.
That's fair. It's called hedging your bets, Danny. Don't eat
Don't
it!
get that. Don't get that. That's poison. It's actually a box of werewolf poison. They also reuse bosses a lot, even as soon as the first level. And they never play any differently, it's just that boss again. And yet, despite all that, there's still some charm to this game. I still kinda like it. It's cool to play as a werewolf. Gotta say, there aren't enough games where there's werewolf representation.
I agree. I want more werewolves in my video games.
Nope.
Don't.
Huh.
Okay.
What's great is if you hit that thing from the left side, you're trapped and you have to get it. Because this is a cool game.
It's a thinking man's werewolf game.
Hey, this ain't no Karrnov. Oh.
Hey, be nice.
Werewolf hate gun.
Don't blame werewolf. These jams are so good.
Seriously. This game gets away with... He has a gun now?
What?
This game gets away with so much shit just because of the soundtrack. And, yeah, fair enough.
Werewolf, what happened to your morals?
Yeah. Werewolf not like gun until have gun.
I was gonna say werewolf got lobbied. Werewolf taking Epcot vacation.
Okay, this is the part where if you try to cross, you get killed by laser beams, so you gotta do this stupid thing.
Fucking...
You hit the A and B button together to do that. And if you do that, you live. Slime Man.
Yeah! Oh, I like him. That's cool.
Oh, God.
Don't like that. That looks very difficult.
Where are you, Slime Man?
I'm Slime Man.
The rejected Mega Man boss. Hey, there you go. Level 1 of 4. We're not going to get all the way through this game. Mad City. With Iron Head.
Your furry little body is no match for my strength.
Not that, you furry little body.
Ooh.
So misspeaking and
That's
just kind of a weird thing to say.
made me flirting a little. Yes, there is much value in the fucking sewers.
You gotta go in the sewer, werewolf. You may find avoiding trouble is as valuable as confronting it. Now go to the sewer.
Yeah, he's breakdancing!
Breakdancing orc! Okay,
And he's got a really, I'm sorry, but he's got a well-defined butt.
maybe instead of bad, this game is actually good. Have you considered that?
I love him.
We're both breakdancing now. Whoa! No! No! That was the perfect bullshit trap right there. Did you see that?
It's Deco Street, baby!
Yeah, we're on Deco Street. This is Data East neighborhood. Oh, cannot get enough of those breakdancing orcs.
They're so good. They're on skates, too!
Yeah.
This is Xanadu!
Xanadu with werewolves.
Xanadu with orcs. I would watch Gene Kelly dance with an orc any day of the week. Hey, you're in the sewers.
Oh, thank God.
This is where things are good, baby.
Yep, that's where all the good things come from, the sewers. Let's give that level another shot. Because later on in this level, you pass a city street where there's a bunch of bystanders and they all start cheering you on. Because you're the werewolf man. Alright, we know what to do this time. Don't trust the breakdancing orc. As much as you want to.
But I do like them.
Let's go down to the sewers.
Werewolf power up. Werewolf power up. And yeah, Quill Coyote, the power-ups do look like Whataburger logos.
Yeah.
Get your werewolf and your jalapeno burger right here at Whataburger.
Honey butter chicken biscuits. Only at Werewolf. Is that not going to disappear? I bet it won't.
It won't. You're fucked.
What if I punch it a lot?
It's just gonna poison you.
Shit.
With just your fist. Whoa! Sewage Man!
Oh, it's a dude made out of sewage. No one wants to see that. Well, that is unique to this game. I can't recall seeing a sewage man in any other video game.
That's pretty disgusting.
Because that's a terrible idea and it's disgusting, yeah.
Yeah, but Werewolf is innovative.
Yeah. It swaps the buttons. It swaps, likable characters for sewer people. Just turning the whole thing on its head. You're a real innovator, Werewolf.
I just...
No, I still want to stay down here.
Your anti-sewer ways.
Is there anything good about sewer levels?
Well, they look like a sewer, and that's cool.
No.
You just said no!
Sewers are not cool.
What? You and I are going to have a very big discussion, because I think sewers are cool.
If you think they're so cool, go hang out in one.
I would if I could, buddy!
Yeah, they're closed off to the public, because they suck.
No, because everyone is afraid of how cool they are.
that's the reasoning.
They're like, we don't want teens to discover how cool the sewers are. Because then they'll stop playing Fortnite.
I bet you anything if I punch this garbage can, the blue W is going to come out.
It will.
This game is designed in such a dickhead way. Jeez. God. Be nice to Werewolf.
Data East, you gotta fix your street.
It's a war zone out here.
That's the same guy, but he's gray.
Yeah. He's more morally ambiguous. I like how he did that cool stretch pose when he jumped down to meet me. There we go, look! Look at all these people cheering me on.
Oh, I love them!
They said fight once, and that's all I get. Oh, it's the Juggernaut.
What's he doing here?
It's a license game.
Oh, that's true.
Werewolf is one of the best X-Men. Gotta climb this building.
This is so cool.
This part is cool. Man, the sound and the graphics in this game are both amazing. And then you play it, and it's just the biggest turd. Okay, this is the part with the random lightning strikes, so let's see how quickly I get killed. At least I'm the super werewolf. Oh god! See? You see? That's what happens!
Wow.
Instant death. Instantly killed.
Good luck.
Okay, at least it starts you back here. Frickin' Werewolf. I wonder how many kids were suckered into buying this game, because the box art looked really cool, and if you look at the screenshots, those look really cool.
Stay on the bottom level as much as you can in the first part, says Woo.
Okay, let's do that. I trust you. You've played a lot of Werewolf. Fuck. There, I'm angry now. Hey, watch out. God does not like Werewolf.
God is like, ugh, werewolf.
I didn't authorize this.
This isn't Karrnov. He's the only emissary I like.
What do we got here? Bubble. Thanks.
Got more angry.
Angry werewolf. There.
There you go. Slowly climbing down.
This is one of them parkour games. I only play the original Assassin's Creed.
Damn me. Well, you have played Assassin's Creed, right?
Oh yeah.
You played some of them at least.
I played the pirate one for a little bit.
That one looked alright.
It wasn't.
Okay, sorry.
It was fine. It was just another one of those open world games.
Whoop is screaming, go down, go down!
Oh, okay, yeah, this is a dead end.
Alright.
So afraid of bottomless pits. More bubbles. Yeah, we made it. And he falls off the building.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. That's really how that's supposed to work. That's how that scene goes. He climbs up to a roof, crawls across the roof, and then falls off the roof.
Into the fucking sewer!
Back into the sewer. So he could fight the Juggernaut who's hanging out in the sewer. Ah, shit.
Wow, this guy's tough.
Yeah. He is the Juggernaut.
Like they just go and tickle him. Like,
Tickle, tickle.
like that's kind of weird.
I don't like this.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Well, good luck. Oh, you don't like that.
No. This human is no match for the Juggernaut. Oh, killed in cold blood. It probably starts you back at the building, doesn't it?
Probably. It may be time to rate the games.
I think so, yeah. Well, actually, is that where I played through the game? It is! Alright, y'all want to see the ending of Werewolf?
Yes.
This is the best part of the game. I'm not even kidding. This is awesome. Let's see if I can actually beat this guy. Oh no, it's been so long, I don't remember how to fight him anymore.
Try again.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll make this happen one way or the other. Okay. I'm trying hard, okay? They don't make it easy out here for werewolves. Especially if you can't damage the goddamn final boss.
Closer.
Oh, got him once. Got him!
Got him!
There you go. Here comes
Here's
the
the
ending
ending.
of Werewolf. You're not going to believe this. This ending is also a major difference in localization. The Japanese version has a completely different ending scene. But the one we got here is very much superior. You'll see. So we made a free world, and all is well. Yeah, the forces of darkness are going to find a new champion, but don't worry about it. You're
Okay.
a werewolf, the unconquerable. But more than that, you're an American hero.
Wait, what?
Good job, werewolf. You did it. You saved this land for the free,
What?
the brave,
What?
for America, werewolf. Look at his fuzzy pants.
Oh god, dude, you need a trim.
This looks better on a
downstairs,
CRT.
man.
Yeah, if you look down there, it's all patchy and disgusting looking. That makes it almost all worth it. Man, playing all the way through this was just a miserable experience, and then you see that ending screen and you're like, okay, it was worth it. Yeah, God bless Werewolf Land. And yeah, after seeing that, how can we say that the game is bad? I agree. That would be a good shirt. And look at this cutscene art. It's like it's from a different game. A game with a budget.
It is.
So much detail.
Monkey.
Monkey. Pretty good for being programmed by a monkey.
I kind of want to turn that werewolf thing into a shirt.
I'm sure people would buy it.
I mean, for myself. I don't care
Okay.
about anyone else. Sorry, folks.
Well, we did it. We beat Werewolf.
I want to keep all the werewolf to myself.
They said it couldn't be done, but I did it.
I'm proud of you. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Well.
America is safe. But for how long? Stay tuned for Werewolf 2 next time.
Oh, no.
There you go. There's a few reasons to play Werewolf. That ending is chief among them.
So, something interesting. The musician who did the music in this game, do you know what other games they've worked on?
What?
A game you may have heard of called Mother 3.
Mother 3, huh?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Well, you should look that up, actually, after the stream. I'll
Okay.
DM you some info.
I'll give it a shot. Yeah. Is that like that Undertale the kids all talk about? Alex just sick of the discussion.
It's like that new game, you know, the one that's like a sequel to Undertale. What's it called? Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yes.
Yeah, Fortnite.
Yes, it's like that new Fortnite.
I don't know no Mother 3, but I do know Fortnite.
Oh yeah, we know that game really well.
Oof, do we ever. Alright, so one of the games we had on our list this week that didn't get picked was Dragon's Lair for the Super Nintendo. And thank you for not picking that, because that game is a big pile of doo-doo. What we will do is we're going to play one special song for our judgment time. So yeah, leave the Elgato music on here if you would.
Okay.
It just so happens this game has perfect judgment music on the level select screen.
Right, I'll leave that open then while I grab this.
I was actually playing this game last night to see if it worked, and I was like, man, I hope people don't pick this, but if we judge, this is going to be our judgment music. Yeah. It's time to judge some platformers.
Make sure I got the right thing here.
The smooth sounds of Dragon's Lair.
Okie doke.
Nut Dealer?
What?
I gotta scroll back in the chat here. Someone brought up a name called Nut Dealer. Okay, maybe I'll have to research that another time. Anyway, welcome to the judgment portion of the program. Turn down that music just a little bit.
Yeah, I got that.
It's cool, but yeah. I think this will put us in the right mood after Werewolf. Time to call down, time to chill out, time to listen to the relaxing beats of SNES Dragon's Lair, which is the one good thing that it has. And it's time to judge some platformers. So if you're new to the show, this is the portion of the program where we rank the games we just played. We discuss it among ourselves, we try to come to some kind of consensus, and most of all, we aim to answer the central question. These games, are they better or worse than Bubsy? You can make your voice heard by giving out an RP Angel Bubsy or Devil Bubsy in chat, depending on how you feel about these games. Please feel free to do so. This is a time for judgment. Our judgments are harsh but fair. That's who we are. The werewolf people at Retro Pals.
We are the werewolf people at Retro Pals. Wait, we're werewolves now? Hold
Yeah.
on. I was busy looking at chat about
I got my
corrections.
I got my werewolf degree
What?
in business management.
Holy shit, I just got a degree in fucking VCR repair, and I gotta tell you, it's not been useful lately.
No. You gotta update your portfolio. Anyway, it's time to judge some platformers. First game we played tonight. Oh my god, the almighty Karrnov. Y'all, is Karrnov better or worse than Bubsy? I'm actually curious to see what people think, because that's a pretty divisive game. Now, personally, I love it, but that's because I had it as a kid. I didn't have a choice. What did you think?
Well, I loved Karrnov. Like, I wasn't good at it, but I had a really fun time, like, progressing and shit like that. I liked it a lot more than some of the other games we played tonight.
Oh, I'm seeing a lot of Angel Bubsies.
Angels.
People love Karrnov, it's true. You can't hate a Karrnov.
You can
And I agree. Yeah, you can try, but you'd be an asshole.
Yeah, you would.
Good. I'm glad we're all on the same page here. Karrnov is good. Karrnov is life. Welcome to Karrnovember, everyone.
Oh, beautiful.
We're free to celebrate. But just how good is Karrnov? Now, he's better than Bubsy, so let's go ahead and start there.
Yeah.
What's a game on that list that you would compare Karrnov to, you think?
That is a good question. I'm just going to keep scrolling up. Let's see. Is it better than Skeleton Warriors? I'd say yes.
I'd say so.
It's better than Claymates,
yeah. It's better than Claymates, better than Skeleton Warriors.
Better than James Pond 2 Robocod?
I don't know.
Better than Bonk 3 Bonk's Big Adventure?
Okay, I see Rocky Rodent. That's about as far as I'd go, I think. Rocky Rodent was good stuff. Karrnov is fun in spite of itself. It's mostly just weird, and it's kind of unusual that it all came together to make a fun game, frankly. Better than Quackshot. That's actually a good comparison, because Donald Duck is basically a duck version of Karrnov.
Is it better than Bubsy the Woolly Strike Back? I say yes.
That's actually a tough question. There's some good games around here, like Yume Penguin, Nosferatu.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say both of those games are better than Karrnov. Yume Penguin has that Konami pedigree.
It does.
I ain't gonna fuck with that.
Okay, so how about around the MC Kids area then?
Okay. Yeah, MC Kids, I could see that. Yeah, MC Kids was about as the same level of quality as Karrnov. I think we're getting closer. I'm seeing under Bonk, just under MC Kids. At least better than Rockin' Cats.
That's a fair one.
Worse than Coca-Cola Kid. I don't know about that. Below Poppin' Twinbee. And below Monster Party. Monster Party, yeah, it's a good point of comparison because both have a lot of charm that makes up for the gameplay. Let's do...
I'm letting y'all pick this one, because it's Karrnov, baby.
What would y'all say to between Rockin' Cats and Bubsy the Woolly Strike Back?
I'm down with that, actually.
I think, yeah, it's easy to say Rockin' Cats is a better game, for sure. And I think Karrnov is a little bit better than Woolly Strike Back.
Okay.
This is my compromise. How do we feel about this?
Let's see. Well, we've got better than Hermie Hopperhead, maybe around Banana Prince, or put it above Banana Prince so that Banana Prince can be number 69.
That's good thinking.
Good thinking.
I like the way you think.
Actually, yeah, if we do this, it will put Banana Prince at 69, so let's just...
Can we pass this up? I don't think we can pass this up.
Okay.
We gotta. Yeah, do it.
Alright, Karrnov between Rockin' Cats and Bubsy.
Karrnov, coming out looking pretty good here on the Mascot Friday rankings. We like Karrnov. He is a big fat dynamo, and he can spit so much fire. You should check out his SoundCloud.
He's... Please don't compare Karrnov to Post Malone.
Hey, yeah, you're right. Karrnov needs more. He needs more face tattoos. All right, second game we played. Speaking of MC Kids, next game we played was Donald Land. Now, is Donald Land better or worse than Bubsy? I'm pretty sure I know how I feel about this, having played it.
Bubsy.
I guess like Karrnov, Donald Land is also one of those odd games, except unlike Karrnov, the oddness doesn't make up for the gameplay. It is super janky stuff. Either go too fast or too slow. You can ride on your own bombs, you can ride on enemies, and yet there's pits everywhere. It feels like you should have more freedom of movement given how much you can step on things, but I just found myself falling in pits.
Devil, 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 angel, devil, 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 devil.
I see a couple of angels, a couple of regular Bubsies, which I guess is equivalent to Bubsy. Yeah. Fair enough. But yeah, a lot of people went on to help create Tekken. Wow, really?
Damn.
That's amazing.
And 3 more devils.
I sort of trailed off there, but I was just kind of amazed by that revelation there. Yeah, it looks like Devil Bubsy is going to take the lead here. Yeah, Donald Land, not great. I'm willing to say it's worse than Bubsy.
It is.
Go down to Bubsy at least.
We are at Bubsy.
Okay.
Here's where Bubsy is.
Alex Kidd is better. Bugs Bunny's better.
What about Magic Boy?
Magic Boy, huh?
What about Yo Noid?
Oof. Oof.
Speaking of lands, what about Trolls in Crazy Land and Donkey Kong Land?
Oof. It's nothing but oofs here. I don't know. What was that game you mentioned a couple places ago?
Oh, gosh.
I can't see the list. Thank you.
There you go.
Magic Boy. Oh, how I hated Magic Boy.
Oh, how you loathe the Magic Boy.
Power Pigs, I also hated. Ah, Real Monsters, not great. Chester Cheetah. You know what? Let's put one food license against another.
Okay.
Chester Cheetah, Donald Land. Who wins?
Well, whoever wins, we lose. But,
of course. Donald Land better than Chester Cheetah? Maybe. Not as good as Marsupilami? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be really bad to make us look back fondly on the days where we were playing Marsupilami.
Oh, I'd love to play Marsupilami.
It does have more charm than Donald Land, gotta say. Chester Cheetah wins because he's a furry? Fair enough. I'll take that argument there. Donald Land, let's say it's worse than Marsupilami.
I think it is.
I think it's better than Ah Real Monsters. Marsupilami just barely edged it out. It was better, but in a more boring way. But at least it was more playable. Oh, I see people disagreeing, saying Chester Cheetah's worse. Well, it's not that much better on our list. And I personally like Chester Cheetah, and he is a furry.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We have to keep that in mind, the furry modifier.
Mm-hmm. We're very pro-furry here. So, last but not least, baby.
Uh-huh.
It's time for Werewolf.
Werewolf, The Last Warrior. Better or worse than Bubsy? Keep in mind we're talking about Werewolf as a whole. We're not talking about Werewolf's graphics, not its soundtrack, not its excellent character art or cutscenes. I'm talking about the actual game, with the gameplay included.
And we're not talking about the general concept of werewolves either. I see one angel Bubsy and a bunch of devil Bubsies.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, flashing did fucking suck.
That flashing was terrible.
Better than Bubsy, but just barely. Only edged out better than Bubsy, but by the music.
Whoop says Angel Bubsy, which I think is an opinion you can only get to by spending more than 20 hours playing Werewolf. Maybe if you get to that point, you learn to appreciate its finer points, but boy, is it a pain in the ass to play. Freaking Werewolf. Boogaloo says worse than Wolfchild? Let's put them up next to each other. Let's do that. Find Wolfchild.
Okay. It's Wolfchild.
Wolfchild was worse than Bubsy, right?
I assume.
Or was it
We
better?
didn't put Wolfchild this far down.
Maybe we didn't.
Maybe we didn't.
Well, in any case, if it's up there, yeah, Werewolf way worse than Wolfchild. Wolfchild at least had that Amiga aesthetic going for it, and you could actually complete a couple levels instead of game overing constantly.
Well, I've lost Wolfchild. Sorry. Oh, there they are. There's
You've lost our Wolfchild?
I found our Wolfchild.
We went to the mall and lost our Wolfchild.
Found them.
Yeah, Wolfchild, yeah, way, way, way better than Werewolf. Scroll down. Scroll down. Where's another too difficult game that had some charm to it? What can we compare it to?
Yonoid?
Let's start with Toki going apespit.
Okay.
That seems like a good start. That was another game that just felt very slow and frustrating to play. But it also had a good soundtrack. And it's called Toki going apespit. I think Toki's better. I had more fun with Toki.
I did too. What is it better than Tasmania?
Tasmania's better. It hurts to say that, but it's true.
Better than the Smurfs?
Let's scroll down a little bit more.
Oh my god.
This game was pretty badly designed, and just the fact that the music and graphics were so good really throws that into sharp relief. It was a shit game.
It was.
Okay, now we're talking. I'm seeing stuff like Spider-Man Web of Fire, Little Nicky, Osumatsu-kun, Home Improvement. Better or worse than Home Improvement? How does the Werewolf stand?
I think it was worse than Home Improvement.
Seeing suggestions like Widget, Mr. Nuts, more like Cheetah Men. Well, Werewolf is better than Cheetah Men.
Mm-hmm.
Someone thinks it's better than Donald. That's fair enough. We all have different opinions. Better than Iron Man. Near Home Improvement. Yeah, I think we're zeroing in on something here. Yeah, Osomatsu-kun and Home Improvement seems like a pretty good place for this.
Yeah, around here. Okay, Taizo says better than Osomatsu-kun. And they would put it closer to Widget. Maybe we should go closer to Widget. Maybe around
Okay. The game was at least a little bit playable.
So, maybe above Osomatsu-kun and under Little Nicky.
Is Little Nicky better than... It is. It's better than Werewolf. Do it. Put it in there.
Alright.
Werewolf. Worse than Little Nicky. Better than Osomatsu-kun. Thank God he was the last warrior.
MES.
For the Nintendo Entertainment System, the system for men. Sakata SAS, didn't they do Donald?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Make good games!
Make good games. Be more like the Karrnov team. You should take inspiration from them. And so concludes another episode of Mascot Friday. Thank you all. Go in peace. That was good. I just liked playing Karrnov again. I was glad to see that stood up after not playing it for so many years. That was a genuinely fun time.
Oh, look at Dragon's Lair. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, we don't have to play it. Isn't it great?
It is.
Meanwhile, Werewolf, Donald, those didn't meet expectations, but, you know, they weren't the worst. We're not talking new bottom 10 material. These are games that had qualities. You could play them and get some enjoyment out of them. And that's what it's all about, extracting the fun from these games, however we can. Thanks for watching, folks. We're Retro Pals, and we are done with this week. Congratulations, everyone. You made it to another weekend. Oh my god, it's November. Karrnovember. Everyone, feel free to celebrate in however you feel appropriate, because that's how we live in the United States of Karrnov.
I love the United States of Karrnov. I'm glad I'm living here and nowhere else in the world. It's beautiful.
Nowhere I'd rather be. We're all Karrnovs in Karrnov land.
We are all Karrnovs now.
We'll be back on Monday with Sega CD Monday.
Ooh.
I guess we're switching back to the US side of things. I gotta check my list and see what's next, but maybe some FMV stuff? Maybe some really bizarre things that only came out in the first wave of games? I'm trying to think of other cardboard box games we haven't played. There's stuff like Batman Returns, Jaguar XJ220. So we got a few options there.
Mm-hmm.
We also have another cardboard box game we need to get back to at some point.
No, we don't. We don't have any others we ever have to go back to it. So it's cool, actually. It's really neat.
Are you sure? There was this one game called Willy...
No, you. I've never heard of that game. I've never heard of cardboard boxes or the Sega CD.
No, I guess I was imagining things. The Sega CD isn't real, and neither are cardboard boxes.
No.
Well, good. I hated those. I'm gonna look for someone to host here.
All right. We do. If you like what we do have a Patreon where you can pitch us $5 and you can vote on pitch us $5 a month, and you can vote on what we stream every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Yep, we have a new poll up this weekend. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's cool.
This is a good one. We're going to do another NES Publisher Spotlight. This week, your choices are LJN, Bandai, Ultra Games, or Tecmo.
Ooh.
Pick your poison. We'll play through the entire publisher's catalog next Wednesday, whatever wins. So far, Bandai has taken a worrying early lead, so we may end up playing that.
Please give us money and vote. We're also on YouTube at youtube.com/retropals, and we post highlights of our streams and original videos. I think our latest highlight was... Oh, what was it? Was it Resident Evil?
Yeah, the Resident Evil beta.
Yeah, watch that. It's really good. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we are on the Hell website, twitter.com/retropalshq. That's where we post when we go live and when we have Mascot Friday polls available, and also the Retro Pals news you can use. This week the news was, of course, that we are just as good as Austin's Mobile Crisis Mental Health Outreach Team. That's
wow.
fucked up. No, it's not true.
Well, we won some kind of award for some reason, and you can't take that away from me. I'm going to take it to the grave, suckers.
I'm gonna rub it in everyone's face.
I don't know why I called you suckers. It just felt appropriate.
These people supported us. These people give us money. Come on, be nice.
All right, thank you all for watching. I'm going to leave you with Toad, who's playing Dracula X for the PC Engine. I hear that's a good game. That's pretty good. Go wish him luck. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you later.
See ya, folks.